Hey, greetings students. This is the honor contract guidelines for this class. When you go to that module, and it's set up so that you can have an overview of what will take to do the honors project along with the guidelines of MCC. The first thing you're going to do is go to this site here. This is where you can, and that's the honors site, which you'll be able to fill out a contract and get that started and taken care of, and all the information you need to know. For this class, there's 3 steps in this class that follows MCC guidelines. The first one, you'll do a research component part, which basically what I'll have you do is do a journal entries to keep track of your information, and I'll provide you with a template to do that. And we'll look at the rubrics here. It's on page 2 because I'll provide you a hard copy of this too as well. Then also the written component, which is basically a reflection essay. I'm not going to make you do a thesis or a report on anything of that nature, but I am going to have you do a reflection piece on your research, and that the rubrics is in the next page too as well. And then the third portion is that you will need to do a presentation, and what we'll do instead, you'll create a poster about your project, and that will basically be between 2 or 4 page slides. You can PowerPoint's the easiest way to do this. There's other ways in which you can do it too, but this is the easiest way because you'll have to be able to put that right onto your project when you're finished. You're doing a project kind of like this, a snapshot that kind of shows you how to do a poster, okay, within this class. And of course rubrics on that too as well. If you look at the rubric, the first portion, there's a rubric there, and it's broken down to what you need to have on your journal. The second one on there, the second portion, what you need to have in your reflection on there, and the third that will have you the third on the presentation too as well. Just reminder that the key point that when your research project done, you must submit as one PDF document to the instructor, which is me, right? And as a complete report. So that means the journal will be in there as one document, the written piece will be one document, and then the poster, one or multiple 4 posters, depending on how you want to put it. I'm going to show you some examples of posters when I say posters, so you can have an idea what you're looking for. Remember, the poster is about your results, not so much the entire track that you're doing, unless you feel that you really deserve to do that. But I want basically a poster of your final results of your project. So if you look at, here's an example of a really good poster that goes through most of all of it. That's just one that would give you an example of a really thorough one. There's other ones that's lighter that gives examples of a lighter, minimal amounts item. This is just one of the slides. This person had, I think, 4 slides, and I'm just showing you one of them, his beginning slide that he has on his poster. Actually, he has 2, this one and the second one, with more information. Here's another poster that breaks it down into pieces of what they did as far as that concern, and it's a good example of what a major poster would look like. Again, these all can be done on PowerPoint, which is the simplest thing to do. Here's one done by the Honeybee organization that kind of gives you an example of an overall view of the honeybee worker. A good example. Here's another one they put into 4 pieces, and actually what they did was they did their research on food safety, I believe, or food consumption. But anyway, they give you 4 different angles of it, and then that's the first one, and then the second one they break it down on what they did and things of that nature. So that kind of gives you an idea about honors project. Okay, I hope you have fun with it and take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.